Cascading style sheets is one of the greatest additions to a web designer's toolbox. You now have the ability to get print level quality and control over your text and elements. I'm going to show you how to create your own styles, and then in the next lesson we'll get into building a style sheet. This is where the real power of building websites comes into play, where you can control lots of things with one set of attributes. Okay, let's go back to our design view here and take a look at what we're building. I'm going to go ahead and select where it says this is. Okay, I'm going to make that our content header. We want to have, you know, a bold color, some nice font, a little bit larger, and I want to control anywhere that I'm using this with that type of a look or that type of a style. So let's first of all format this the way we want. Okay, we can go over here and choose Arial. Let's say bold. Our size, we can go ahead and set this. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger and go with 16. Okay, and the color, I can type in. I know the color. It's going to be this yellow right here. Okay, FFCCOO. Okay, and there it is. Now, this is called Style 1. If you go over here to Style, you can see it's kind of previewing it, what it looks like in real. All right. Now, where are these stored? Well, these attributes, let me just tuck this little menu up here. These attributes are all stored in this Cascading Style Sheet panel. Okay, and you can see here that for this current set here, these are the settings. Now, I don't like to create them this way because this is now added into the page. If we go to the code here, here's the style. Right? And style was just added right there. The reason I don't like that is, what if we want to change it later? Well, we'd have to open up every single page to make that change. Now, there's lots of things that you can do while they're inline, but I prefer to keep everything on its own page. Now, what if you want to edit this? You want to do more options that are here. Well, you can do a number of things. You can choose Add Property. So you can add any one of these properties. Okay, so let's say maybe cursor, and we can say crosshair. So now when I preview this, you notice my cursor goes from an arrow to a crosshair. Okay, a little bit hard to see. Let me maybe switch that to. Let's do a help icon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save. So you can see as I move my mouse over, just kind of a nice little touch. All right. So why would we need this? Let me just throw that away. And there's a little trash can icon down here. You can at any time read about all of these. Okay, so we can go to all. Here's all of the styles that we have. If you double click, you're actually going to bring up a menu option here. Let's choose edit. There we go. And we've got all of our settings now. We can change the background color for that text. So let's give it a bright background color. So I'll move this out of the way and you can see it's on a background now. So lots of really cool. Let me just set that to none. Lots of cool options. We can block our text. We have creating boxes and borders around our elements, how we want to choose lists and how we want the bullets to be changed. We'll show you that here in a little while. Different positioning elements. We're not going to get into all of these. I mean, this Cascading Style Sheets could be a training kit completely on its own. I'm going to show you some of the bigger tricks and bigger elements. All right. So now the problem is that when I make another page and I want to change this headline color, I have to open up every one of my web pages and change it. That's not a good way to work. So I'm going to show you how to take all of these elements that we have and actually drop those into a separate file, a separate style sheet, and link it in.